Hey, welcome back. My name is Timothy Judkins at RE/MAX Broadwater, and today we're going to talk about something that everybody is always thinking about. Should I continue to rent, or is this the time to buy a home? Especially when renting can be a little bit easier, but let me break down the differences and what's going on with each one. Now, first, renting is convenient. There's no long-term commitments besides the lease that you signed. And then on top of that, you don't have to worry about repairs, things going wrong with the house, because technically that's not your problem, it's the owner's problem, correct? Now here's the thing. Every time you pay rent, you're throwing money out the window. It's actually the equivalent of going to a hotel. It was an awesome experience, you loved everything while you were there, and then the minute you leave, you have nothing to show for it. Now let's compare that to owning a home. Every time you pay your mortgage, you're growing your equity. You're building your equity. And so years, months down the line, you will see what you're actually building up. You will see the value you're investing into yourself. Now, here's the best part about home ownership. Home ownership comes with freedom. So if you wanted to paint that living room lime green, or get the kitchen to be burgundy, you could do whatever you want. Burgundy, lime green, turquoise blue, it doesn't matter. It's your home. You could do what you want. Thinking about getting a ferret, maybe a dog, maybe a cat, you don't have to call nobody, don't have to ask for permission because you're the owner. So I guess in this circumstance, it's your house and your rules. Now, one of the better parts of actual home ownership is that you lock yourself in for a definite rate. And depending on your terms, things like that, it should be the same exact payment for the whole life of the loan. Where if you're renting and your lease expires, landlords tend to raise rent, change things around, and you don't have to worry about that if you actually own your home and you're going to be here. Now, I know that buying a home is a huge investment. I know it's a big purchase, it's a lot of things to think about, but you're actually investing into your own future. You're solidifying your own place to have value when time goes by. And the thing is, most people aren't calculating the fact that your equity increases over time. I know you've been hearing these stories of people buying houses for 40, 50,000 and now selling them for 300, 400. That could be you. That could be you. Now, I know that renting is always going to be the easier option, but if you want to invest in your future, if you want stability in your future, if you want some wiggle room to have some type of wealth, home ownership will provide that for you. Who's not to say that you can't rent your home later on in life? Who's not to say that the equity goes through the roof and then you can borrow on that house to get another house? I mean, there's so many options. But if you want to rent, you're going to have a place just to stay for now, and you have zero control over what that can do for your future. At the end of the day, it comes down to this. Renting is temporary, and home ownership is an investment into your own future. If you're ready to learn more, feel free to reach out to me. My name is Timothy Judkins here at RE/MAX Broadwater. And just remember that a house isn't just a home, it's where your future begins. I'll see you guys soon.